What should you do if people take your goodness for granted? Let us begin the topic for today. Om Shanti, I'm Garret, yogi, life coach as well as spiritual enthusiast. So a lot of my works in this channel is to spread love, light and positive message out to the world. So if you resonate with some of my contents here, please make sure to show some love, hit like, subscribe and comment your learnings in the comment sections to also help others while watching this video. Okay, so today's topic for AGA is all about how should we deal with people who take our goodness for granted. Okay, and this question came from Debbie. So dear Garret, this is Debbie. I'm just wanting to hear your thoughts on this as I've recently been promoted as a branch manager that runs a fast food restaurant. Being the youngest member of the team and yet promoting, I find that most of my co-workers suddenly behave differently as before. They started to behave more rudely towards one another, shouting and not cooperative many times during the serving operations. Many times they would also talk rudely towards me and I find myself more and more reacting loudly back. How do you think I should behave in such instances? I can't simply fire all of them for not behaving as I would have difficulties replacing their workflow and overheads at the moment. Any advice is appreciated. Kind regards, Debbie. Okay, Debbie. So first and foremost, right, whenever we encounter such scenarios, workflows and all, right, it is highly because you have not garnered respect yet. However, respect can come in many levels. Firstly, they initially treated you as same level, and maybe because you were the younger person right now, they associate that seniority usually should be the one that should be promoted. But nonetheless, how you are reacting back right now is because they are treating you rudely and therefore you are shouting, or maybe you may have responded in a level that is louder than them because maybe you're trying to gain some kind of response back that they would listen to you, so sometimes you speak louder. That may not necessarily be the best way of approach. Okay, you said that initially all of you were of the same level and that maybe you guys were talking in the same kind of tone, and I think there was harmony back then, right, if I'm not wrong. So we should first learn to understand, is goodness something that should be taken for granted? That's one question. And how should we act in this kind of level? So we all want to learn to respond in a more peaceful and calm manner, right? So I'm pretty sure that you were much more calm and peaceful in the past whereby you haven't got promoted, if I'm not wrong. Okay. However, we all fear that other people will start to take me for granted if I don't show some form of authority or I do not respond back in a louder or fiercer tone. Okay, and that they will start to behave worse than before if I actually do not react back in a fierce tone. Okay, you'll find that they will behave more and more worse than they behave if I respond peacefully. So this is a common fear, okay, especially for people of managerial level. So then, why should I respond peacefully? Ask yourself this question. A lot of confusion, isn't it? So thinking right, being calm and in control of yourself, responding obvious and absolutely perfect energy. Other people are going to take it as a weakness. Remember that whenever you are actually treating people in a more calm and equipoised manner, right, you will most likely be treated. People will take this for granted, pretty sure. So what should I think of it as? Is a question. Okay, is it a strength or a weakness? Remember that. Do you believe that it is considered as a strength? So all of these questions, please write it down and make sure you ask yourself these questions, okay? So if you consider this as a form of strength, how does it be considered as a strength? And when we have only another person standing in front of you shouting at you or abusing you or saying or performing the wrong antics at you, you are there calm and peaceful, right? Is that considered a strength? Put in your point across. Put it in a polite and dignified manner. Is this strength? So what happens then if they start to get even louder? Okay, should we get calmer? Right? Ask yourself this question. Which means the louder that person get, the softer we become. Which means the calmer we become. No? Right? Belief system created by one, accepted by others, and generalized by society, labeled as normal. Remember this sentence. What is self-control? Crisis. People being wrong to me and I am still able to take charge of my own emotions and by my words and behaviors. So, uninfluenced by the outer world, I am in control of my inner world. Now, is this considered a strength or weakness? Only you can decide. Because if you are calm, I'm pretty sure you respond in a much more intelligent manner because emotions are high, intelligence are low. So, just like the weather changes, okay, some people fall ill and others are perfectly fine. So who is the healthier one? Ask yourself this question. So, the ones who remain themselves are the healthier ones, right? So, those that change according to the weather, how can they be considered healthy, right? So who is the healthier one? Again, emotional immunity system strong has to be the one that is much more healthier. Okay, always remember, people's behavior will always change, and that those that will get fluctuated according to that behavior is not healthy. Okay, so let's take these learnings and questions aside and just think which one is the stronger or weaker aspects. Because right now, if you were to shout back, are you getting any form of respect? I'm thinking they are not likely gonna get even any more respect because they will think that, oh, this person is the youngest, yet I'm the senior person, yet I'm not promoted, yet this person is getting promoted. Therefore, you're not really gaining any form of respect. They may think that you may have done certain ways to get your title, promotion. So things like that need to revisit. Maybe you talk in a more polite and not affected manner. You are calm and equipoised, you are composed. You garner their form of respect when they are shouting and screaming at you. Okay? Imagine that your whole office team shouting, blaming each other for that chaos that has happened, criticizing the other person, and here you are saying, come on guys, let's focus on the solution and let's do what we do best. Okay, I'm pretty sure in the restaurant industry, especially in fast food chains, you need to operate quick. So especially in the heat, in the hot air, hot environment, people will be much more ill-tempered, bad-tempered. So it's naturally common that they will speak a little bit louder, especially in the chaotic environment. But it's how you as the manager right now lead the team so that they will feel calm in that environment. Okay, so show your strength by taking control of your own emotions. Okay, there will be others criticizing and ridiculing you for being weak and stable, for being calm over them, and yet you remain with that dignity and respect. It is perfectly normal. Okay, do we need people's approval whether we are strong or weak? That's one question. Do we need people's approval to say we are healthy or not? That's another question. Who needs to know myself? That's the final question. Okay, I need to know myself. Okay, firstly, learn how to deal with your emotions. When your emotions are not dictated by the external environment, then you will make more well thought out choices, and then you will be able to manage and run your team in a more managerial manner. Okay, not so much by fear, but more of a leadership role. Okay, that's it for today's topic. Hope you learned something from this video. If you do, please make sure to show some love, hit like, subscribe, and comment your learnings in the comment section below. Okay, and also don't forget to support me on Patreon. If you will actually help me build much more better contents in the future. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, much love and blessings to all. Om Shanti.